The Awakening, Book 1 in the Zombie Uprising series, written by M.A. Robbins, narrated by Jennings. The dedication reads, "For George Romero, the father of the modern zombie film. Without his contributions, this book wouldn't have been written." 1. The day the sun is blotted from the sky, and the winds of hell are upon us, is the day death takes possession of our land. His late grandmother's words burst unbidden into Leo Nagiak's mind as he opened the ATV's throttle and sped along the coastal tundra to Wainwright. Scorching wind buffeted his face, sending his shoulder-length hair whipping behind him. It was the fiercest heat he'd ever felt in his 18 years on the tundra. But it would have been worse if the sun were out. Overcast as hell, with roiling black and gray clouds, the weather had forced him to turn on his headlights. Death takes possession of our land. 30 minutes after he left Point Wallace, the headlights revealed a gaping hole in the earth, and he pulled the ATV to a shuddering stop. The damn crater was big enough to swallow him and his four-wheeler whole. He hopped to the ground and removed his rifle from the ATV's gun scabbard. Peering around in the dim light, he scanned the horizon for any movement. An elder had encountered an aggressive young grizzly in the area a few days before, so Leo wasn't taking any chances. Satisfied no danger lurked nearby, he walked to the edge of the hole and sighed. There were more appearing every day. The damn heat had been so bad, he wondered if the coast wouldn't melt into the sea. Even the elders said they'd never seen weather like it. According to his uncle's thermometer, it had hit 95 degrees the day before. Had to be a record. Gazing out over the white caps in the Chukchi Sea, he considered his options. He didn't want to turn around, but what other choice did he have? Maybe the ground isn't so bad inland. He turned toward the shadow of Iksigi Mountain in the east. He could ride up to its base, cut south, and still make it to Wainwright in decent time. They called it a mountain, but it was nothing more than a big hill. He peered at it just as a small break appeared in the clouds. Iksigi Mountain. His Inupiaq wasn't so good, but that's one word everyone knew. Of course, no one mentioned it if they didn't need to. If they did, they called it by its English name. Fear Mountain. He wiped the sweat from his brow and hopped onto his four-wheeler. The elders had long taught that spirits lived in the mountain and would carry any intruders inside, never to be seen again. Bullshit. Leo smiled that he'd said that out loud. As much as he might deny it, the damn story still got to him. But a little tough talk would help keep his childhood fears at bay. Screw it. He eased the throttle open and guided the ATV toward the mountain. The clouds closed in, plunging the area into a dusk-like darkness. Fat raindrops fell. Leo kept the speed low as the ATV bounced and bucked over the uneven ground. But the more inland he traveled, the smoother it became. He increased his speed. The mountain grew larger, a big hulking shadow. He smacked his lips, his mouth had gone dry, and he found it hard to swallow. He'd swing by just in front of the mountain and be past it in 20 minutes. He increased speed again. A flash of lightning shot across the sky, and thunder boomed, echoing through his bones. He gunned the throttle, and the ATV leapt. Rain poured down, and a lightning bolt spidered from the clouds, stabbing the mountain halfway up its slope. Let me get through this. Let me get through this. Visions of spirits snatching him off his four-wheeler and dragging him into the mountain came unbidden. Leo kept his attention on the glow from the headlights spread out in front of him. Tundra zipped by, with the occasional small bump shaking the lamp. Halfway past the mountain, the edge of a crater appeared out of nowhere. Leo released the throttle and jerked on the brakes. The ATV rattled and skidded. Hitting something solid, it stopped, but Leo kept going. He flew through the air, weightless. Then gravity kicked in and slammed him on his back to the ground, the impact knocking the wind from his lungs. As he lay there, rain peppered his eyes and filled his open mouth, causing him to choke and struggle for breath. Then came the first jolt of pain. His back ached and his left calf burned, as if a hot poker were jammed in it. He coughed and cleared the water from his mouth. Taking a deep breath, he gagged at the thick
Sample complete. Ready to continue?